Welcome back. We're going to take a quick look at Bitcoin. I think we're going to take a quick look at the top 10 coins in one freaking video, right? So let's get straight into it. Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin against USDT, yeah, if you look at the past 7 days, nothing much has been happening. We've been moving sideways, we've been crabbing, and things have just been pretty, you know, just nothing much has been happening, right? But I feel like we are setting up for a rising channel, and I think we're about to break the rising channel, right? And down and down and down. Yeah, I feel like we're about to break the rising channel. So yeah, watch out for the continuation towards the downside, continuation towards sub 16k. We've had this target 15,800 ever since Monday the 19th of September. So yes, it's just not too far away. I feel like we should be hitting it soon, you know. By the end of the year, we should be hitting 16k. There are other analysts which I follow that mention sub 13k, you know, 12k, and there's also the possibility of 10k for Bitcoin. I don't know about that because I don't have targets towards that far. But yeah, it's possible that we go to 13k. But again, we just take things one step at a time. And the next step that we can see with our eyes is actually 15,800, right? We might overachieve our targets a little bit. But I feel that, yeah, we should be seeing some sort of a return back towards the upside. It still doesn't change my opinion that this could be the final wave, right? 1, 2, 3. We came down 1, 2, 3, go up for a 4, we come down for a 5. That's it. We go back up, right? And we are also aware of the volume. There's huge volume. So there are certain signs that are pointing to the end of the bearish trend, right? We are also very severely oversold, and we are expecting a reversal. But we're not going to call bullish reversal until we see proper bullish reversals, yeah, and until our target is being hit. I mean, of course, out of nowhere, suddenly from here, you could see Bitcoin start reversing. But yeah, we haven't seen it for months, and more likely than not, more downside to come for Bitcoin. So be very, very careful, right? If you look at the dollar index is continuing its bullish move towards the upside, right? If you look at the previous day, the day before, and the other day before, right? Yeah, it's all green. Everything has been green, right? This was a bullish engulfing. If you look at it on a weekly, it's a hammer, boys and girls. It's a hammer. So yeah, Mjolnir is spotted. So the buying pressure is still on for DXY. DXY is still scheduled. It's still expected to go higher, right? There is a clear resistance coming up. I'm just going to put this here. I am just going to put this here, right? There's clear resistance coming up at around 120. We're 112. So there's still another 8 more to go, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? If you look at a monthly, you could see that there is some selling pressure, right? There's some selling pressure because targets were hit, right? There was a target here. We hit the target here, and yeah, you can see even on the monthly we are forming something like a hammer. Of course, it's just the 10th of October and there's no confirmation yet, but just looking at the week, there is buying pressure. There's still buying pressure, so more likely than not the DXY is going to rise. So if the DXY rises, Bitcoin is still going to drop. Will there be an overachievement, super duper overachievement of our targets? It's possible. You know, we could go all the way back towards the all-time high at 164, possible, but I don't see, you know, targets pointing towards that far. The only thing that, you know, would, in my opinion, to carry the DXY beyond the all-time highs over here is if we complete an inverse head and shoulders, right? This will be an extremely bullish chart pattern, and this would just push the dollar even crazy. We will probably surpass this, you know. We'll probably hit into $200 levels, right? And yeah, but again, we'll come to that when the time comes, right? So we might just overtake everything. Not overtake. We might just take out the resistance, and we could just keep going higher and higher, right? I don't think so, but that's a possibility. But if that happens, then there should be a very deep retrace for the dollar currency index, right? For the Dixie, there should be a very deep retrace if that were to happen. So the thing is, we're not really sure. We're already out of targets, right? We have actually called this for some time, and we've already hit the target. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this so you can see it more clearer, right? No, I think I should leave it on. I should just leave it on, right? Yeah, so the expectation is for the dollar index to stop short of hitting 120. We might still rise a little bit, but I suspect if you were to rise a little bit, this could be a double bearish divergence potentially. But again, we're not too sure. The bullish pressure is still on, and so more upsides to be expected. So if more upside is expected for DXY, then more downside should be expected for Bitcoin. So be careful about calling reversals for cryptocurrency. There'll be, of course, some outliers in the world of crypto that will be bullish, right? For sure. But Bitcoin is the main driver of the direction of crypto as a whole. So things are still pretty bearish for crypto. So be careful, be very, very careful. And if anything, I still feel that it is shorting season, but shorting season might be about to end. So you need to be very, 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 very careful about trading any coin for that matter, whether if it's long or short. You have to be very careful, right? Moving on will be Ethereum, right? If you look at Ethereum against BTC, relative to BTC, yeah, Ethereum is doing not too bad, right? The expectation is ABC, DE, right? So for the past few days, weeks, things have not really been, taking off in either direction, right? There's just no clear tradable chart patterns for F against B. Excuse me, for FBTC at this point of time. How do you like my tea? Can you see it? Can you see it? It's tea. The reason why I put tea into a bowl is because I'm too lazy to put tea into a teapot, and after that you pour it onto a cup, and then it's like, what? I said, no, I just put the whole thing into a bowl, and then after that you put water on it, and after that, you take out the tea bag and hey, tea for you, right? Rather than from drinking from a teapot, you drink from a bowl. Of course, you could also put it into a cup, but I ran out of 1 pint cups. 1 pint is about 500 ml. 500 ml is about 500 ml in, what do you call it? Ounces, is it? Yeah, about 16 ounces, right? So I ran out of 16 ounces cups, right? Anyway, for F against BTC, yeah, more downsides to be expected. So yeah, I think we'll probably get a C, right? If the DXY rises, Bitcoin drops. If Bitcoin drops, we're expecting Ethereum to drop even harder compared to Bitcoin. So yeah, I think we're gonna drop to this noisy area over here. That's my best guess of what could happen for FBTC. You see that? And yeah, that's Ethereum BTC, Ethereum USDT. We are here. What's gonna happen here? Not too sure. Feels to me like, yeah, we could be forming a mountain range over here, right? Mountain range. And yeah, looks like potentially more downside to come for F against USDT, right? We could be heading towards our 666 targets, right? Previously, we had a target for 666. We were saying Ethereum is going to hell because of 666. But yeah, ta-da! We had this on the, where's this? 19th of September, which was 1 month ago. We called 666. Actually, we called 666 a long time ago in Discord. Actually, the boys and I, we actually called this a long time ago. And yeah, potentially we could be heading towards 666. I can't say for sure whether if we really truly are going to head towards 666, because if we head to 666, then Bitcoin, will probably be dropping towards sub 13k if that were to happen. So yeah, we're being very, very cautious about calling bullish reversals, right? This was a very bullish move that came in anticipation for the F2 merge, and yeah, it just came and went without a bang, right? Could this switch bullish? Of course, right? We are very close to the 0.618 golden retracement ratio, right? So if we were to retrace to the 0.618 level, then yeah, potentially there could be a we come back up, right? So you might get something like an ascending triangle. Ta-da! Skinny pink line comes down. We go parabolic. Boom! We go crazy for Ethereum against USDT. This would be great though if it happened, but the thing is, yeah, I don't see it yet. You know, if we were to rise back up over here and we form another valley, clear resistance lines, yeah, then this would be great. But yeah, we don't see it yet. So we're being very cautious about calling bullish reversals. We just don't see it yet, and we don't want to jump the gun. So yeah, we're still sticking to the 666 target that we have for Ethereum. Next will be BNB, right? BNB against BTC. Here we are, BNB BTC. Yeah, BNB BTC is still solid, still bullish. We still have a target here, 0.0178. Are we going to slowly crawl our way up? Yeah, potentially. Potentially, boys and girls, we're potentially gonna slowly crawl our way up to 0.0178. Any clear signs of a continuation chart pattern or a bearish chart pattern? Not really. This looks like a rising channel though, and rising channels usually break lower. More likely than not, right? There are also times, right, where a rising channel breaks higher. Absolutely possible. BNB against USDT. We're here. We're under the skinny pink line. No clear tradable chart patterns for BNB against USDT, but yeah, it's much stronger than Ethereum against USDT. So is it possible that BNB stages some sort of a bullish reversal? Yes, it's more likely for BNB to do it. Reason being, again, clear resistance line over here, 2 touches. If we have a third touch, right, and then we form another valley over here, right, I would not call this an ascending. I would consider this as a separate chart pattern by itself. So this whole thing could be a 1, we consolidate for a 2, we break out for a 3, we get a 4, and we go for a 5. Ta-da! Bullish reversal, right? But the thing is, we just don't see it yet. Yeah, and we're still largely under the skinny pink line. So again, we're still largely bearish. The thing is, there's just no clear tradable chart patterns. So I can't, yeah, we can't be trading BNB at this point of time. We still have $127 target at the bottom over here. But yeah, do I think we're gonna hit targets? Yeah, the higher we go, the less likely things are, yeah, you know, gonna head back down, right? There is a target over here at 458. If we were to hit to 458, more likely than not, we would invalidate this target, right? So yeah, 458 invalidation, switch bull. But again, it's very difficult to trade BNB at this point of time. So again, I will preach caution about, you know, jumping the gun. XRP is a strange cookie. XRP is up 17% for the past 7 days. No other coin is up 17% or as much as XRP. So Brett Garlinghouse, something is coming. And the whales behind the scenes of XRP, they have been buying XRP. You see that? You see that? So there's a saying, there is no fire without smoke. There's no smoke without fire, right? So yeah, there's definitely fire somewhere. If you see smoke, there's fire somewhere. So it's a sign that the whales, the insiders, not exactly the whales, but the insiders of XRP, they're trading. Yeah, and if you like XRP against BTC, this remains bullish, right? And yeah, XRP did this while everybody was flat. XRP did this. It's like, okay, not too shabby. Yeah, and then XRP could be consolidating here to hit higher, right? And this whole thing could be a 1, possibly 2, go for a 3, and a 4, and a 5. Ta-da! We go back to close to all-time highs, right? So XRP could be the first to actually start the bullish trend. It's possible, but we're not too sure. Not at this point of time, right? XRP against USDT, Bybit. XRZP, what's XRZP? XRP against USDT, yeah, we are, again, under the skinny pink line. So this is, you know, this is gonna tell us whether if we're really going to truly break it with conviction. And if we were to retrace, are we gonna stay above the skinny pink line? If we stay above the skinny pink line, then more likely than not, the skinny pink line will start switching towards the upside, right? It will start swinging towards the upside, and then yeah, it will just follow the price. Ta-da! This will be great though. This will be confirmation that the bullish trend is on for XRP. But again, we're still largely under the skinny pink line. So if anything, yeah, again, I would still preach caution. You know, we have to really truly break the skinny pink line, stay above it before considering XRP, you know, that has switched trends, right? We still need to take out 92 cents as well, right? We still need to take out 92 cents before, you know, calling things bullish for XRP. Cardano, yes sir. ADA against BTC. ADA, yeah, this doesn't really bode well for ADA, right? We hit the skinny pink line, right? Once, twice, but we just get pulled down. We got hit. I mean, we hit the skinny pink line way back in January. We got pulled down again, right? There was a very nice big slap. Whoop-ha! Then ADA fell lower, right? It feels to me like we could be getting something like a right shoulder, mini right shoulder over here. Pump. We hit lower for ADA against BTC. But I feel like if ADA against BTC, right, even if you form a head and shoulders, if you fall in a very controlled manner, then yeah, potentially, you know, we could get a symmetrical triangle and we could be breaking higher, right, as the skinny pink line comes down. This would be great though. But yeah, we just don't see it yet. You know, it's just untradeable. Not to me. I mean, it's not tradable to me, right? And if anything, I would still anticipate Cardano to head lower, right? And form an even bigger wave C, right? This whole thing could be a, yeah, much more downside, right? A B, a C. It's possible. It's freaking possible. ADA USDT. Here we are. Yeah, so ADA against USDT. There's a clear, high quality descending triangle, right? All the technical analysts, all the classical chart pattern traders that I follow see this. All of us see the same thing. ADA is in a descending triangle. More likely than not, ADA should be heading lower. So you need to be very careful about going long on ADA. I don't know what's going to happen in ADA. I know ADA just had its, what's the name? An upgrade, yeah, not too long ago, but yeah, it's not looking good. It is just not looking good, right? Throughout the move, we didn't really have any clear, okay, there's some clear chart patterns over here that we could have traded, but this is the clearest chart pattern that I could see from ADA. And this chart pattern actually points towards sub 26 cents. It's actually lower than 26 cents, but I just rounded up the number so that it's cleaner. So yeah, less than 26 cents. We're expecting less than 26 cents, and things just aren't really looking that good for ADA. So yeah, you got to be very careful about going long, even for short as well. We're still not really sure how much you know, there could be bounces here and there, right? There could be very strong bounces before we hit lower, but in my opinion, the direction is still down for ADA. I'll still be expecting more downside to come for ADA. So be very careful about going long for ADA. If anything, yeah, I'll probably be going shorts. But again, you have to pick your timing very well, because there just could be some whale shenanigans before things start collapsing. The support line is still intact for ADA, and I feel that the break is not too far away. I think the break is coming soon. I can't say exactly when, but yeah, that we are going to break this support line very soon. In my opinion, we're gonna break it. So yeah, there you go. That's ADA for you. Solana, Sol. So if you look at Sol BTC, what's happening? Okay, Sol BTC again is like XRP, you know, strange cookies. So yeah, Sol BTC looks good though, if you were to ask me, right? But this is looking like a rising channel, and rising channels usually break lower. So yeah, but this is a solid move, as in like we have been moving sideways. You know, we didn't really collapse. Yeah, while a lot of other coins have you know, fallen, but Sol BTC has held its price pretty well. How much longer is it gonna hold its price? We don't know. We can't say for sure. The thing is, we're still under the skinny pink line. So again, I would still preach caution for Sol. I still don't see things switching bullish yet. Could we switch bullish from here? Yeah, sure, of course. But you know, this is not what I would consider as a bullish continuation chart pattern, right? I mean, of course, if we rise and we get something like a, you know, if you cut off the wick over there, see, this could be a inverse head and shoulders, right? Skinny pink line comes down, boom, we break higher. Absolutely possible, but yeah, I mean, the bearish trend is still intact. So if anything, yeah, I will still expect a fall for Sol against BTC. We're still largely in a bearish trend, right, under the skinny pink line. So be very, very careful. Be very careful about rushing into a trade for Sol BTC. Sol USDT. Here we are. Yeah, Sol USDT, not really that good, right, in the sense that this could be a descending triangle in the making, and Sol could head towards the target of $20. We had this $20 target since the 19th of September, about a month ago. Yeah, so if we were to head towards $20, I think we're going to be taking out the clusters of stop sells over here. More likely than not, we'll be taking out these clusters. So be very careful. Right, again, we're still largely under the skinny pink line, so be very, very careful. If anything, this is a short move for Solana. If anything, Dogecoin. So Dogecoin against BTC. Yeah, Dogecoin against BTC, it's been attempting to break the skinny pink line for a very long time, right? We hit it once here on the 17th of August. We hit it once again on the 24th of September. August once, September once. Are we going to break it this time? There's a very clear curved resistance line. Are we going to break this resistance line? Remains to be seen. Is it tradable? Nope. Yeah, I mean, if you look back in history, right, Doge has been again, this kind of a strange cookie as well. So yeah, but it's not tradable. It's not tradable. Not for Doge BTC. Doge USDT. Yeah, so Doge USDT, we still have a target over here at 3.7 cents. So more downside to be expected. Yeah, very likely more downside to be expected. 3.7 cents is expected to be hit for Doge against USDT, right? Could Doge switch bullish from here? Of course. If Doge does something like this, right? A, B, C, we go for a D, E. We break the resistance line. The skinny pink line comes down. We break the skinny pink line. Pooh! We go crazy for Doge against USDT. Absolutely possible. But yeah, I don't see the bullish signs yet. If anything, we're still buyers bearish for Doge until we see clear bullish signs, right? So I still think that the lows here will be taken out more likely than not. So be very, very careful about rushing into a trade too soon for Dogecoin. All right, so yeah, these are the top 10 coins technical analysis for the week. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. All right, see you. Ta-ta.